So a 22-year-old in Virginia was trying to relive the high school glory days. She was caught playing in a basketball game. And we're not going to reveal her name. It's already out there. And in my opinion, it's well, I'll get to my opinion a little bit, but it's not a crime, so there's no reason really to air her name. It's out there, and but I think this really sets a good example for high school in sports, especially sports. With our kids, there's a lot of nepotism that goes on, and I will get to that later. But anyways, she came back to play in a JV game of all places. That's what trips me up a little bit because I would listen. I was not. I played football in high school. I played track in high school. I was not that great at football. I played all the way up to my junior year and then I quit. I was not that great, but if you say I'm on the sidelines, 21 years old right now, say I'm on the like at a game on the sidelines, they got another uniform. It's like, all right, we're down by 6. We need someone to drive us down the field. You bet I want to put those pads on. Doesn't mean I'll do that. That might be a different discussion, but you bet I want to do that. But a JV game, like not even varsity, like what's the pleasure of beating like some 14-year-old girls in basketball, you know? I get it, it's not a huge size thing, but still, what I guess I don't get that. Now representative out of the Portsmouth School District, excuse me, said, when you sign up to be a coach, you're adults who need to live up to expectations, and people who fail our students need to be fired. And she was fired on the spots. Jake, do you think this is a real big deal? And would you want to live out some high school glory if you got the chance?
Um, I think it's a big deal with those girls, but I mean, do what you want, I guess. But you know, being a coach, I mean, you have to, know when to stop and let them have fun. And like, like you mentioned earlier, JV out of all places. Like,
Right.
don't you think it would have been better if she did varsity instead of JV? I mean, I would have thought so. Um,
Right. Like say you're in the state tournament and there's another jersey and like, you got to hit a 3 to go to the state. Like I'm jumping in for that play, right? But like a JV
yeah.
game and to play the whole game, you know.
To answer your second question, it would tempt me a lot, but I don't think I would do it.
Oh, come on.
Just
Five
out
star
of respect.
Jacob
Just
Brill,
out of
5-star
respect.
recruit. Yeah.
Just out of respect.
Out of respect. Okay, let's talk about that. So, in all seriousness, my opinion, this isn't a huge deal, but it is important, and it's important for the nepotism reason. It runs wild in sports, high school sports, even down to younger kids. Coaches' sons, coaches' daughters, coaches' favorites. So here's what I've heard happen, and some people in the comments on that YouTube video, which we'll link below, were kind of discussing, and they're like, oh, well, those kids are so complacent to let her play. No, no, no. I played high school sports. Here's exactly how it went down. She came in, she said, I'm going to play. And then all of them said, yes, ma'am. Because you want to know why? They're going to lose their starting spot if they don't. Runs wild. It runs wild. And they just have to comply. So, again, if I could sneak in for a play, I might try, but a whole game, that's pretty messed up. So this is important. Again, you can't criminally charge her for doing this, but you definitely can fire her. You definitely can show an example that you can't really get away. You can get away with a lot, and unfortunately they do. But you can't get away with everything. And I think that is a good example.